And we were waiting and waiting and waiting, but now we're not anymore. Hey, sorry, I'm late. My fault. Sorry, I'm late. It's all my fault. I know. So let's do this. We are on. We're live. Okay. Boom. Good to see everybody. Well, when they get here. So, all right. We're going to go ahead and share this. Let's see what's happening here. Dungeon Crate Live post Gen Con. Today is Tuesday. All right. So we're going to go from here. If you're watching this right now, feel free to go ahead and share this to your page or wherever you would like to share. Meow, meow, meow. Here we go. Let's do this. Oh, wait. No, we're going to do this. We're going to share to this post. And we're going to come back and share it again. I'm just going to share it to my page. All right. We're going to share this right to my timeline. Hi, I'm live. Okay. So I've got that down. That should be good. We've got that audio off. Good morning. Good morning. I'm sorry about being late. So I was just about ready to get our Dungeon Crate Live rolling when all of a sudden the boxes that we had shipped to us said he was going to deliver them in 15 minutes. That was an hour ago. He said 15 minutes, and I get out there, and he said, well, I stopped for breakfast. Anyways, we have boxes now for August. And here's the thing. So we got the balance of our boxes back from Northwest Paper Box. This will be the same box design. A few of you might even get some ones with the poly mailers because we're just trying to go out of that particular stock of boxes. And then next month will be our new box that will be debuting. I can't wait for that. I can't wait to show you guys some of the designs. So let's see, what is everybody doing? Sarah is on. Leonardo, good to see you. Christina is on. Say hello. Got some stuff to show you from Christina too. Drago, good to see you. Chris, Sarah, and Carrie Lynn. Yay, you shared. Thank you. All right, and just like every Dungeon Crate Live, if you comment on here, you know, at any time, you might get a chance to win a prize, which I do have prizes from last one. From our last DC live like this, not from the lives that I was doing at Gen Con, but lots to talk about today. So let's get this rolling. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay, if everything's good, the levels are all right. You're only here for 15 minutes. Boom. And Curtis, I do want to let you know I've got a package for your con. I'm going to be putting that in the mail today, and I'll priority ship it for you. So there you go. That's coming to you, to your house. Michael, good to see you. All right, so this is Dungeon Crate Live. Doug DeMarco's on. Everybody say hi. I finally got to meet Doug in person, and we're going to talk about that and more here just on our show. Let me see if I got this done. All right. Yes, Chris Oliver, my mug. My poor mug. This one. I don't have the proper spell to fix it. It was hard to drink out of anyways, but it looked cool. All right, let's look here. All right, boom, boom, boom. All right, great. Matt's on. Everybody say hi to Matt. All right, well, geez, now I'm kind of like halfway through Frenchie. Well, 3/4 away through Frenchie, so I'm probably going to talk really fast. I'm going to probably have to, yeah. Keep up with me. All right, here we go. Yeah, mending. I don't know if that will work or not. So, okay, and so today, I've got the old dragon mug out. So we're just going to see. All right, so Gen Con, everyone. Gen Con. Yes. You can see over here the passes, yes. Gen Con was fantastic. Now, if you followed along on our Facebook page or the Instagram and Twitter, We had a lot of fun. You'll see all the photos up there. Floyd went with. This was Floyd's first convention, let alone gaming convention. He had never even dressed up like that in public as far as getting your photos taken and everything. So when we did the dress, it was really fun. Had a blast doing that. But yeah, we drove about 9 hours. It was Chris, his son, Liam, myself, and Floyd this year. We ended up getting a hotel room in the right across from the convention center, which was nice. But kind of went there this time. And again, for those of you that don't know, Dungeon Crate was started right after I came back from my first Gen Con. I went there and I saw Rare Elements Foundry, Chessex, Kaplow, Shire Post Mint, and all these guys. And I said I wanted to get a box that had all this great stuff in it, and there wasn't one. So we started Dungeon Crate. By the way, I mean the people in my head. So, yeah, that's how it all started. And I was going there just for, my own fun at that point. But now it's kind of like this time I went to go meet a bunch of people. It was super fun. If you are following along on the Instagram and whatnot, then you'll see that we ran into the gang at Dragons and Things. They had their own table at the Pathfinder arena. It was a giant room that was all tables of Pathfinder. And so we went down there, and you see some photos there. We got to talk to everybody, which was super awesome. And let's see here. Nick, good to see you. Kyle and Justin. But yeah, so we got to see those guys. Floyd met Ted from Nerdarchy, I believe. We found Nerdarchy crew out there, but I didn't get to meet him until I was leaving. I ended up having to stay a little longer than the rest of my gang, so they took off, and I just booked a one-way trip back. I had a special meeting I had to hit up. Can't tell you about it, but cool. And anyways, so when I was going back into the airport, all of a sudden it was like, whoa, hey, there they are. They were like, hey, Wayne. And so we sat there and talked for, 45 minutes or so while they were getting ready to get on their plane. And so, yeah, great to meet the Nerdarchy crew in person. So they had a lot going on as well. We just never ended up hooking up at the convention, so that was fun. All right. Meg Elliott. Da-da-da-da. All right. Yes. They turned me into, a satyr, kind of. It's my impish side. So what do you do when you're walking around and they have, these cute little elves wanting to put ears and horns on you? You let them put ears and horns on you. Except when they're like this. All right, let's put these horns like this. Okay. And it's eyes closed. Mm-hmm. Eyes closed. Be respectful. Yes, but it was fun. Seriously, it was a lot of fun. Everybody who was all the cosplay was fantastic. It was really fun. We did a long, I'd say about 200 people worth of cosplayers. Did a big parade in front of all the thousands there. It was just like a parade. Everybody's lined up with their cameras and everything. I got to do that. Actually, that's got some new armor from Medieval Collectibles and a new sword and scabbard from Medieval Collectibles. This is awesome. I'm really liking the scabbard for the foam sword, since I couldn't bring my real blades, but this worked just as good. Digging this. I've got some fun stuff to show you that I got. I want to know what you got. If you went to Gen Con, what was some of your favorite things that you got as well, that you picked up? Because that is the whole thing of Gen Con, is that you end up spending a lot more than you plan. So plan to spend a lot. Our friend wanted me to pick up these dice. Kaplow had these at their booth. Look at how solid this is. This thing is heavy. It's all acrylic. She's got a Yardsey thing that she wants to do. So these were really sweet. Giant. So those aren't staying, but they were fun. So, see, are the ears hard to put on? No, I just have to... they grow right in. So yeah, they're actually kind of hard to put on. They're not that hard. Patience. So we had, what did we do? We went down there and we got to Gen Con. We had some plans to do some gaming, which we did. Floyd ran us through one night of Whiskers in the Dark, which was the Nerdarchy inspired curated crate that we did. And it was pretty cool. Got to meet a bunch of people. So we had 7 players. Doug DeMarco was there. Rob Norman was there. You noticed him on here, and both fantastic. And their friend was here. Oh wait, their friend James. I want to say James and Rob Norman's girl Rebecca. Was that who it was? I think. Let me know if I'm wrong on that. But either way. Oh, let's see here. Let's see here. So that was really fun, and I'll just let you guys know, Doug DeMarco is just like he is on his videos, man. That guy is cool. Doug, it was a pleasure gaming with you. He is just as funny and laid back and a super cool guy as you would imagine by watching his videos. And it was fun having him as a player. We all almost got, well, let me see, about 4 of us had to roll death saves for that, in that one, because he scaled it up. Thanks, Floyd. Scaled that one up. So it was fun. I posted some pictures of us playing that particular one, and we had the dice tower there, which I guess we didn't really even use, which was weird. It's really busy. It's chaotic when you go to Gen Con, so, you know. It was kind of chaotic, but it was super fun, and I did bring back some fun things, and I'm going to incorporate that into some prizes today. Today's prizes, yay! Let's look at some, okay? So for coming today, I stopped by the Campaign Coins booth on my way out while I was there. Campaign Coins. This is a really cool metal D20 flipper. That's going to be in the prize today. Maybe more than one. From Campaign Coins. Go check them out. Of course, player button and an Inverted Invocations laser pointer today. Always, of course, you usually get something else fun. Note to Karen Mako, who we were supposed to find each other at Gen Con, and I brought your prizes, but I did not find you. So I'm going to have to mail those prizes to you, just letting you know. But yes, some people did find me. We had our little prize thing going with the Where's Wayne thing, and I did run into quite a number of people that found me. That was awesome. All right. Yeah, cheating, of course. Oh, yeah. So that happened, and we do have a prize winner for last week, which is a limited edition from 1982 gold D20 pin, among one other item, I believe, and I must have moved it. But anyways, we're going to announce the winner of that right over here shortly. Yeah. So anyways, Gen Con, going through there, we were there on Wednesday. We stayed from Wednesday, and I stayed till later Sunday. So I got to hit the whole floor a number of times, and then, of course, we dressed up on Saturday. Met a lot of great vendors, met a lot of new vendors, new potential vendors that we would love to have in our crate. Some great stuff. Like I said, Campaign Coins was one of them. They have lots of cool coins. I don't think we've had Campaign Coins in our crate yet for some reason, but they were all about us. They've heard of Dungeon Crate, and they were looking to get in, so they gave us lots of really cool coins. I'll probably do some small videos showing you some of the coins that they have. But, they have them from all different types, so you can get Elven coins, Dwarf coins, all that good stuff. So I love my coins and my coin vendors. Based out of Australia, Campaign Coins. So we will have some things going on for that, but I'm going to add some of these to my treasury. Yes, Campaign Coins, and also Norse Foundry. Norse Foundry also has some really cool coins. They also have some D20s. This is a blue and another one. And then lots of other interesting shapes of coins. Things like that I would love to incorporate into the crate as well. So I am assuming we're going to be having a run of more coins to the crate, and I know that I've got something coming up to where it'll be. I mean, they have packaged coins with multiples in there that we can get in the crate as well. So it won't be just like a single coin or whatnot. I think I'm looking at doing a group of coins, which is always nice to have. Something we can give to all your players. Use as inspiration or currency. I talked to a lot of people that were actually using them as currency in their game, which is pretty cool. So, all right. Right? Oh my gosh. Totally prepared. So yeah, that was the only hitch. I brought my whole book of Arknight flat minis because I thought this would be easy to transport. We'll just use these minis when we do our games. And of course, you know what you need with those? You need bases. Yeah. I mean, I remembered everything. I remembered socks, chargers, toothbrush, underwear, mostly, and I forgot bases. So little hot glue took care of that and some coins that we had in our pocket. So yeah, bring your own bases. Oh well, but it was super fun. Oh, let's look here. What else do we got? I ended up getting some more. Yay, more D20s. I did finally find that other vendor. Floyd did actually for me. That has because I can't find them at any other con that I went to. They have the nice big giant squishy D20s. These are now we have 3. So this is inspiring me to do more of the to really get my giant dice tower going, which is I want to do like a 4 foot deal, but yeah, I like it. Of course, lots of laser cut stuff. Little totes, things that you can use in your game that way. Whoa, hey. So this is one thing that I like about some of the laser cut items is the hinging that they do. So lots of hinging on the side. So many different types of items that you can use. I use this for dice bags. And it's got a cool beholder by Diesel. Not Vin Diesel. I bought a shirt from this artist. This artist was actually there, so they had a vendor that used his artwork on their product, and then the artist was actually there, so I got him to get a little signature on that and bought some artwork. Lots of amazing artists at Gen Con. And I don't really buy art when I go to the conventions, but I had to buy some of these. This is a great one. Dragon in there, and this one as well. And I have the card from this artist, and I just don't have it with me, and I'll have to put it up there. I'll show you later when I frame them up. And that way I can promote the artist on there, too. But he did not put his card in here with it. Anyways, lots of fantastic art there. It was really cool. What else was going on? Did anybody that go? Doug, what was one of your favorite things to do? You were playing a lot, I know that. Yeah, every miniature vendor, they were all there. Dun, dun, dun. So yes, lots of fun toys. Oh, did stop back. So we went back and we talked to. Oh yeah, some fun. So this was something that I needed to talk to Elderwood Academy. Their booth is always fun. They were selling their new mini dice. It's a little Norse Foundry dice, mini dice. These are metal. These are the metal minis, which I really like these dice. These turned out really good. They're, what do they call them? They're midnight black or sinful black, disdainful black. I don't know. But yeah, we'll tell you there. So they had a few new things coming out. One thing that I really liked is that they came up with their baffles for the dice tower that they had. They had the scroll case kind of deal with the dice tray and the dice tower with the spell book, and they got me all that. But the dice tower itself didn't have any baffles in it. Your dice just kind of drop to the bottom, and there's an insert that they make that you can put in there now, and boop, 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 it works great. Dice tower is totally functional now, and it's very cool. So that was something, of course, Elderwood Academy. We've had them in our crate a number of times. Really like their stuff. Really like their stuff. And they had a catapult. They did a catapult for us, a treasure chest, and a few other things. So we're looking at bringing them back in as well, hopefully. We can get Elderwood Academy. And Norse Foundry as well. Like I said, we're getting Norse Foundry back as well. We're going to do some more stuff with them. And if you guys were at Gen Con, you saw any vendors you thought that would be somebody that we need to talk to, well, if I haven't talked to them, I will. Or if you see products that you think, hey, these would look cool, go ahead and shoot us a message and say, a lot of you already do that. And a lot of you, we've actually incorporated into our crate as far as your suggestions. And I didn't make it to the cupcake truck. Yeah, buying tons of minis. Yes. All right. Well, let's see here. You know what we should do? Let's do this. While we're here, I'm going to go ahead and announce let's reveal the winner from a couple weeks old, from last DC Live. Let's do that. Of course, you know what I need. I'm going to need a drum roll. Boom. Oh. Boom. There we go. Corey James White. You are the winner of last week's Dungeon Crate Live, which means you win a custom D20 pin from, not a custom, but a limited edition. I guess a custom. We've got some more items from 1980 Who coming in as well. I just have to pick some colors. Don't worry, I will get back with you. But yes, so congratulations to Corey James White. Now, if you want your chance of winning, of course, just commenting right here lets you do that. You can comment at any time. We roll the dice and find out what minute your comment landed on. If it matches up, well, then you win. So congratulations to Corey James White for that. All right. More Gen Con. So I want to kind of now. So I could recap a lot of Gen Con, but I think you guys pretty much got it from all the live stuff. A lot of walking around. I didn't play any other games. I know Floyd had a scale mail dice bag making thing and some terrain building that he did. But I didn't really participate in a lot of different games. I was pretty much out there talking to people, giving away prizes, talking to vendors, finding new vendors, spending too much on things like swords and dice, giant dice. But I had a lot of time. Actually, it's funny, now that we have Dungeon Crate, there's all the stuff that you want to buy is not like stuff you can fit in the crate, so you kind of have to budget your thing. Don't need to go overboard on that, except for when you want to buy a bunch of armor and buy swords and stuff. So yes, oh yeah, new armor too. Medieval Collectibles. I did get them get their last leather armor that they had that was like woven like that, much more comfortable than my old armor. Pretty excited about that. Oh, I got a dragon ring. Yeah, so here's a tip. Don't try on the ring first, because if you can't get it off, you end up buying it. So thanks for that. So let's look at some new stuff, shall we? I've got a few things to add to the online store from our July crate. So I've got some minis and the adventures now I think we're going to be able to put up on the online store. I know that they do not have the code for the digital crate on them. So that way people that order them separately or order them and get them in an adventure vault will not have access. Only the members of Dungeon Crate will have access to their digital codes and to the digital content that we have in there. So that's yours. The most ridiculous dice that I saw, well, I don't know, Kapla has a lot of weird dice. Crooked 20, or crooked 6-sided dice, but really these ones back here, those were the coolest, or the weird one. All right. Yes. If I get to go to any cons, you guys can hold seats for. I'll play. I am always up for gaming. Let's see here. So I got some new stuff that we're gonna have on the online store. I'm gonna show. I just want to show you that before we go into what else is happening here. Okay, so some cool pendants. So Christina Johnson made these. Drop some off. Now, Binding Time, Jacob from Binding Time, that's her husband. And, of course, she's my daughter. But we have these up here now. She said, throw these up. So I thought these were super cool. Wanted her to make more. She ended up making a whole set of mini dice tentacle pendants. It's hard to kind of really get a good focus on this particular camera. Can't wait till I get a new camera. So we've got a set of something. So there's only one of each. Just trying to see if these are something that people would like. We're going to put these up on the online store. Now, the bigger one is a full regular size D20. And so these are pretty cool. And they're, I think, fairly unisex. That's about how big that one goes. So I'm going to be writing the descriptions and putting these up on the online store. If you guys are interested, you can find it there. It's really hard to see the detail, but the photos I took were pretty cool. So that will be there. Let me put these back. Put those on. Ooh, we got stuck. Throw those up. And, Jacob from Binding Time, all the leather work. And we've got some really cool other leather items coming as well. So that was one thing, too, at Gen Con. There's all sorts of makers. Lots of makers that we're going to be talking to try and beef up, expand the online store into the official Lord's Adventure and War Games RPG store. And that means we're going to be able to, put in some items that we won't be putting in the crate, that are too big to put in the crate or too costly, but we'll have them up there in limited supply for everybody else to take advantage of. I like going out and finding, items and just putting them up there and kind of showcasing them. That way you guys don't have to do all the work. We just put it up there and you're like, oh, this is cool, I'll buy it. So hopefully we can do that. And also on the tentacle thing. So you'll see in the picture that it also has tiny little micro beads that are shiny that are on there. So I believe we're running those for 2025, depending on the big or the small ones. And then, of course, taking orders for more. So each one is different. It's got a different design on there. They're hand done. All the tentacles, all the little suckers and everything are hand applied and painted and all that good stuff. So I was super impressed. These are really, really cool. And I'm trying to get her to do some other things as well. Like, hey, keep going. So she's pretty excited about it. And I think if you guys like these, it'd be great if you'd try them out. Just see what you think. And yeah. So we had a great time, like I said, at Gen Con. It was fun playing with, meeting people that have heard of Dungeon Crate, have seen these live videos, meeting some of you guys in person. That was always super fun. And just meeting, I think, a lot of, and being able to talk to a lot of people about how they play their games and what they want to see, say, in the crate. Maybe people, always discovering people that don't even know that we're around, that there's something like this out there, which is always really cool as well. And if you know people like that, of course, the Adventure Vaults are a way to go to test these out. So, yeah. What was weird was the Sunday. I think Sunday at Gen Con is always the weirdest feeling because that's when everybody's getting packed up. You've been going all week, almost all week long, all the social media, seeing all the people that are there, what's happening at the parties, what's happening on the floor, what celebrities are there. Joe Manganiello was there, and he was in Margaret Weis's booth. Huge line. I posted a picture up there as well. He had Death Saves, was kind of doing a co-op with their booth, and he was just right there, and people came up and got to take pictures, and he was just chatting with them. Didn't have his own little autograph kind of deal. In fact, I wasn't really even sure if I saw any of like a straight up autograph kind of booth with the celebrities or whatever. They're just kind of out and about. So that was very cool. Very cool. So, Sunday was weird because now everybody's packing up. It's hard to get from we were on the 14th floor. Just getting from the 14th floor to the lobby was difficult because of everybody packing all their stuff up into the elevators. Everybody's starting to leave. Everything's winding down. Everybody's more intense at the vendor floor. You can tell things are getting sold out. People are getting packed up with all the bigger things that they want to buy, and they're getting ready to leave. It's kind of like the last day of school. So, but I had a really good breakfast, finally. Inside thing. So yeah, after that, and also taxing. You saw the picture of Floyd. Sorry, Floyd, I had to post that. It was cool, but that's how we all felt. Anybody that posts on that picture of Floyd about how he was hungover or anything, nothing to do with it. It was sheer just intenseness the entire time. Whether we were gaming, making something, walking around the vendor floor dressed up, it just a lot of stimuli coming all at once. When you visit something that's that big, as far as that many people all the time, we were wiped out every single night. Then we were like, we played games and whatnot off into the night. Even early in the morning, you can go down in the lobby at 2 a.m. and people are still playing games. People were playing games everywhere. There's tables set everywhere, all over the lobby, all over the convention. All outside of the convention floor, every hotel that's around there has tables set up and people are gaming. I went to the airport. People were gaming at all the tables at the airport. You can tell which groups and which planes had a lot of Gen Con. In fact, at the security line, they were saying, take all your big games out. From Gen Con, they had special security procedures for Gen Con attendees. So yes, it is super intense and I'm still sore, super sore. So yeah, it's a thing, and I hope that all of you get a chance to attend Gen Con just even for a day or whatever, because there's so many things that happen there. Lots of great cosplay, lots of interesting people, and it's a real comfortable spot as far as just a comfortable place to be, even when it's super intense and there's lots of people around there. Everybody's usually super nice. All the vendors are great. And, hey, Floyd got a Fez. So I'll show you on there. Fez-O-Rama. Of course, that's a thing. And Floyd got his debut Fez, which is cool. I actually forgot to get, I really wasn't, I don't know. I have two. I was going to try and get a Fez from each year, and I kind of forgot to get one. Weird. But maybe I already had one. So hopefully we can see more of you next year. That would be fantastic. Did I get my hammer through the airport authority? Yes, I did. That's right. Yeah, I brought all the things. Actually, I didn't have to go through that. All my guys took all the stuff back. I didn't have to. I can leave all my weapons in the van while they took that back, and I flew with very light. I just had to get my flip-flops through security. Really. And things like this. Sir, what is that? And yeah, so. Yes, his Fez. Doug says the rules of Gen Con: 3 hours of sleep, 2 meals, 1 shower a day. You got a shower a day? Wow. And 2 meals even. I don't know if I'd call what I ate sometimes a meal. Or it was mostly food. We did get pretty good meals. The restaurant downstairs was pretty good, and we did go to a couple of different places out there. Of course, the food truck, if you guys don't know, I mean, this particular convention does have a nice little food truck alley where they have all these food trucks lined up. They've got beer trucks lined up. They've got a stage where they have bands, and everybody just comes there to hang out at night, and it's right across the street from the convention center. You can just walk right across. So that was cool, and that was I don't know if anybody got to eat. Doug, what was your favorite food at Gen Con? I heard the grilled cheese truck was amazing. Pierogies were there. Floyd got pierogies, right? I don't even think I got anything from a food truck, I believe. I know for at least 2 days I ate some ham sandwiches that we brought. Yes, at least 1 shower. Yeah. Especially with all of us crammed in that room. But yeah, cleanliness is next to cleanliness. So, Yes, please shower. Anyways, so winding down from Gen Con, again, lots of fun stuff that we've got coming up. There's so many things planned that we've got coming up through the end of the year that I'm very excited to be able to share that with you at some point here soon. So like I said, we've got our boxes that we're going to be doing. August crate is going to come with our old box, but September is going to debut a brand new box from Dungeon Crate. We're super excited about it. Plus a couple of new programs that go along with a new box and some new vendors that are going to be coming out. I'll keep you updated as to what's happening with this month's crate. Again, we're transitioning and everything seems to be lined up, but we're transitioning. We got our boxes in. We're waiting for our products to come in. And once they come in, we'll be able to get those packed up and shipped out. Again, we're bringing all the fulfillment back to here, DCHQ in Omaha. And I've got a team of amazing people that are helping put together your things. Now, bringing the fulfillment back here just means that right now we're just making sure we get everything in. But that way we can also have eyes on the product as soon as we get it. Do we want to tease it? Yes, we can take a photograph of it, have it for whatever we need, and get it out there. That way we can see, is this a quality product or not? We want better quality control. So that's why we're bringing it back here too. Plus we want the opportunity to be able to put in certain things in certain boxes. Possibly you might find a special item in 1 out of every 100 boxes. You might find all sorts of things, but we can do that kind of thing if we can do our own fulfillment again, until it gets to the point that we need to, expand on that, which is probably going to happen by the end of the year anyway. So for now, it's happening right here at DCHQ, and hopefully we're looking for a place that we can warehouse all of our stuff and the online store, because I'm ordering in more items for the online store. So by next week, you'll see an increasing amount. And hopefully within the next month or so, we can debut the Lords of Adventure and War Games RPG online store, which will have Dungeon Crate items. Well, maybe the Dungeon Crate store will continue to have the Dungeon Crate overstock items, extra items. If you find something you really like and you want more of it, you can get that. Of course, all the members of Dungeon Crate will get their discounts on that as well, which I'll be uploading here shortly. And for last month's crate, those items you'll be able to get at a discount using that same code. So yeah, we're gonna be getting a lot more in, which I'm super happy about. And we made some great contacts at Gen Con when it comes to vendors, new vendors, partners. So excited. I have so many secrets right now that I want to tell you, but I can't. So just be excited, because it will be super cool. What else? Dun, dun, dun. Venezuelan food truck. Yes, and a cupcake truck. Man, I did not see the cupcake truck. That would have been really good. Yes, and the Dungeoneers. I didn't get a chance to finish up the handbook by the time I left. That's my bad, but that's going to happen. I just want to make sure we do it right. And not slap it together. We have so many things going on, but I have the handbook almost completed. We're going to have that, and you will get notification. I said that last time, but I don't have anything coming up as far as Gen Con anymore. We're pretty much past the summer madness. Really hard to actually launch projects, multiple projects at the same time, sometimes in the summer when you're doing a bunch of conventions. But yes, those will be coming out here soon, right? Right? Yes. I know that especially now that we're bringing in everything in-house, and I've got some items that I want to put into the initial Dungeoneers packet for you. We're getting those printed out, and I've got the list. Handbook is almost, like I said, just needs to be edited and put into a PDF format, and we'll be on our way. It'll be fun. And again, because I know that all these conventions have been happening, and that's a good place to get some experience points, but the main thing is just getting people involved in that. And also there's we got some more stuff coming up for like Dungeon Crate Cares. We've got new products. Yeah. So our projects now are actually under a pretty good timeline. We've got everything planned out after our Dungeon Crate Summer Summit. That was the other thing that we needed to kind of have happen before some of these projects came to fruition. So we can get everybody in the same room, get everything scheduled out, planned correctly. Who are we going to use for what? How are we going to disperse these things? And how are we really going to make sure that we can have a good program going on when it comes to the Dungeoneers, as well as a good program coming on when it comes to Dungeon Crate and our subscribers. So, yes. Beans are locked up in the safe. Yes. Well, yes, friends don't keep, yeah, friends don't keep secrets. Hmm. It's not a super secret. Some of us know things that are going on. But, anyways, before I get yelled at, we're going to change the subject on secrets. I think that's about it. That's kind of my wrap up for Gen Con. Super fun to see people out there that were fans that talk here. So great to meet you, Doug, Rob, everybody that came out. And it was, again, I can't tell you, it's a really cool convention. It's a special time for me and the guys that I go with, because it's kind of been a tradition now. And it is a thing that it means a lot to me, because we did start Dungeon Crate right after Gen Con. And yay, if you don't, even if you go to other cons, it's still, conventions are really cool. And they're really fun if you can do this one in particular. It's just so massive and intense. It's an experience all in itself. So, but it always gives just a boost to what we want to do here, and inspiration too. And you look forward to it, because now we get to see all these other things that inspired Dungeon Crate in the first place. I love talking to vendors. I love talking to makers. I like talking to exposing new people to Dungeon Crate. Being able to give out cards and prizes and explain to them what it is and how they can be a part of it. So, I do appreciate everybody's work too. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for even hanging out here, doing those live things, and keep helping spread the word about Dungeon Crate. Lots to come up. So yeah, we're gonna need everybody's. You're gonna wanna stay tuned. So, oh boy, I think that's it. Again, sorry for being late today. Next week, though, I think I'm going to try and come up with some stuff, maybe another phone call thing, a phone-in deal. We'll figure that out. Also, this is the time that we are now preparing for more Twitch stuff. So we'll be able to schedule out some more of the Roll20s that we want to do. Some Heroes of Halcyon, which is going to be the Neverwinter gang, and then the Trivial Initiative Let's Draw, so Trivial Initiative game show that I'm working on. So all this stuff now we get to put into place, and hopefully we have some great vendors that are going to be partnering up with us, so we can get some prizes done, as well as some cool charities for the Trivial Initiative show, because that's one of the things too that we want to do is not only be able to provide some entertainment, but also be able to raise some money for charity. And also raise some money for our own team, our creators, our creative team here that put together all the stuff for our show. So, and all of our stuff. But yeah. Pete is taking off. Yay. All right. Okay, guys. So that's about it for Dungeon Crate Live Tuesday this week. Got a busy weekend coming up, but again, we're just getting prepared to get all the stuff in for our August crate updates coming up. Check your emails, and feel free to share this. And if you haven't yet, always leave a review for us on our Facebook page or the Cratejoy page, and that would be fantastic. Again, it helps Grandma when she's looking to figure out if this is something that she would like to get her grandson and that kind of thing as well. Lets others know that there's products out here that are of quality, and but either way, leave a review if you can. If you already have, just go back and read Doug DeMarco's review, because you should. And but otherwise, I hope to see you guys again next week. Stay tuned. I'm going to be posting again new stuff on the online store. I might do some other updates, some more video stuff. You can check out our Instagram, Twitter, our YouTube channel, and then announcements for our Twitch sessions coming up as well. So you guys have, see, Doug left a review, and you got to watch it, or you got to read it. Anyways, have a wonderful week and a adventurous weekend, and I will see you next Tuesday. All right. Okay. I don't have any really great. Maybe I do. Yeah. Let's see. Maybe. No, they always kick me off when they always flag me now when I do music, and I come up with some other music stuff. But that's it. So, anyways, I will see you later. Thanks for watching. Dungeon Crate Live.